Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's just reached halftime in the Heat vs 76ers game. And obviously, y'all came here to hear what I got to say about Jimmy Butler. Truthfully, the point of this stream is I'm watching the Heat game. Of course, tomorrow was a trade deadline. That is truthfully when I was expecting Jimmy Butler to get moved. And I was going to be all prepared tomorrow. I was going to have a stream ready and everything. But no, Pat Riley decides to wake up in the middle of the game when I'm not prepared at all. So I threw together this little makeshift stream with a little thumbnail I made real quick so people can find it. And I basically just figured instead of wasting the next hour figuring out all the details, because there's already been a lot that's come out in the last 10 minutes, I figured I might as well do it live on stream. So if anyone wants to watch me sort through this madness, I can. I'm going to do a quick mic check here. Let me know if y'all think I sound good. If the mic sounds good, if I do, I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to pull up Twitter, and I'm going to start from the very beginning. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all see the sub count up here. If you're not subscribed, make sure to hit subscribe for your boy. Let me know if I sound good. Doing a sound check.
Make sure to hit subscribe for your boy.
All right, I think I sound good. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over to the screen share over here. Once again, y'all see the sub count. Greatly appreciate all the support, y'all. I'm gonna share this tab instead, and I think kind of what I want to do is I want to just go to the beginning when this all happened and go through every single thing. As y'all can see over here, the Heat are still playing. I guess they're up 5 at halftime. Obviously, have not paid attention since all the news broke here. But let's go to the start where it happened, which was right about here, I suppose. So I guess the first thing we saw was the news that the Golden State locker room has been closed just now during media. Steve Kerr's addressing the team. Players that were on the floor were brought back to the locker room. God damn. And I obviously at some point I'm gonna get like an official video out about this. So I think at this time I'm gonna maybe start taking my notes and screenshotting some stuff that needs to be screenshotted. So we'll go ahead and go with this one right here. But yeah, man, I saw, I think Adam tweeted out after that, keep an eye on the Heat bench. Obviously, no one from the Heat bench was moved because no one on the Heat got traded, I guess, except for Jimmy Butler. And I think I ended up seeing Josh Richardson as well. Let me make a little folder here, though. Jimmy trade stuff. I'm on my desktop now. Y'all can't see that. But I'm basically just getting a little folder of all the screenshots I'm about to take so we can sort of talk about this whole thing later. But then if we go up a little bit higher here, I did see Terry Rozier was going off in the game. Funny enough. What a weird day. Jimmy gets traded and Terry Rozier is having a good game. Who the hell would have thought? Let's go back over here. I just keep checking my stream to make sure y'all can see. Jimmy Butler trade bonus worth $407,000. It increases his salary to the $49.2 million maximum. He's limited to a $110 million extension with the Warriors because of the over 38 rule. But as a free agent, he would have been able to get up to 4 years, it looks like. Okay, that makes some sense. So basically, I guess Jimmy had the choice whether he wanted to re-sign with Golden State right now as an extension or whether he wanted to take it into an offseason. But I did see he did already get his extension. Let me just scroll down a little bit, make sure I didn't miss nothing. So what else do we got here? Anthony Slater looks like he might have had it first. Strong indications the Warriors are nearing a trade for Jimmy Butler. Sources tell ESPN. Yeah, Steve Kerr just closed the locker room. And yeah, there it is. The Shams tweet. I'm not going to lie. Jimmy looks pretty good. He looks pretty good in the blue. I'm not going to lie to you. Although this is a sad day. I guess I should start by saying that, like, I love Jimmy Butler, man. Like, damn, bro. This sucks as a fan. Like, the amount of memories this dude gave me, bro. It's sad, bro. It's nice that it's not a shock. We have some time to sort of mentally prepare ourselves, but I have to get that out right now. Just a thank you to Jimmy Butler, although, of course, the way he's handled the situation has not been good at all. Let me update my notes here, put that Shams tweet in here. Yeah, shout out to the Basement Sports. They'll be going live after the game, so make sure y'all tune into them after me. There's what Adam said, time to start watching the Heat bench. And then, yeah, we got the trade. Ira looking like the Warriors deal is done. No players moved. What else do we got here? Meanwhile, it's funny because if y'all was watching the game, Eric and John were basically saying, hey, if you don't follow Shams, go follow Shams. and they can't exactly say what happened because it's not technically official yet. But obviously on Twitter, the Heat aren't really acknowledging it either yet. As part of the deal, Lindy Waters, or I guess we should explain the deal as we initially thought it was. We didn't even do that yet. But as you can see here, it says breaking. How do I zoom out on this a little bit? Let me just go back here so y'all can see it. It said, and bro, I got like a million notifications right now. I love people texting me. Hey, did you see the trade? No, I didn't see the trade. Appreciate y'all reaching out to me though. I'm just a little sad at this moment. But yeah, breaking, the Miami Heat are finalizing a deal to send Jimmy Butler to the Golden State Warriors for Andrew Wiggins, Dennis Schroeder, Kyle Anderson, and a protected first-round pick. And of course, everyone's first reaction. I was out there watching the game with my boy Thomas. Shout out to you, my guy. And I see all y'all comments. We gonna be getting to y'all comments too. Appreciate you tuning in. I know my boy Thomas is in here, and he's also in the room next to me. So he was like, "Oh, Schroeder is good," and I'm like, "I guess he's good." More importantly, he's an expiring contract. But the Heat didn't end up keeping Wiggins or they didn't end up keeping Schroeder or Kyle Anderson. We'll get into that. But appreciate y'all tuning in. Eddie Lima, I see you. Terrence F, what's good, my guy? LOL. Irwin, what's up, bro? Joel Suarez, Michael Show, Willie Jean, I see y'all in there. Keep the comments rolling through because I really want to know what y'all think of this as well. And once we catch up on Twitter in a little while, we'll get to all the comments too. So yeah, then we got Jake Fisher first came out here. And he said that from what I've heard, Dennis Schroeder won't be staying in Miami. The Golden State Warriors trade for as part of the trade for Jimmy Butler. The Utah Jazz are a facilitator once again. And I wouldn't have minded that one because at least for the rest of this season, the Heat need a point guard and they need expiring money. That's what Schroeder was. Did Pat Riley make a trade today? I'll drop you a like for that. I know 1,000 people are going live right now, so for those of y'all that are really tuning in, y'all some goats, bro. I appreciate you for real, and we'll get like a formal video out once we kind of make sense of all this. And yeah, here was the Windhorse tweet from when was this? Just a couple days ago that he's unwilling to sign an extension. But I guess Jimmy did end up signing an extension. So let's see what happens here. So the Heat basically had a couple extra players. Obviously, they only got one roster spot open, and 3 people were in the trade. We now know that Anderson and Schroeder were moved, as Christian's asking here. That duo is going to be nice, man. Is that team going to be a contender in Golden State? Probably not, but it is what it is. Heat somewhat clogged cap space for 2026 with Wiggins. $30 million that year. Anderson 6, but Suns didn't want them. Like we said, we know Anderson ended up getting moved. I hate when you refresh on Twitter if you jump into the top like that. Now I got to scroll all the way back here. Give me a second here. I need some water. Holy shit. Stay hydrated, y'all. All right. Oh, I'm sorry I stopped on this random video. If y'all didn't see, it's from Prize Picks. It's not some random shit. What else we got here? Heat to receive PJ Tucker? What? Okay, I gotta go in order here. I gotta go in order. We missing over a lot. Let me scroll back down to where we were at before here. God damn. PJ's back, bro. It makes me a little bit happy. Where are we at? Okay. I think it was like right here. So we have. Okay. Bro, show more posts is gonna do that shit again, bro. All right, we're good. As part of the deal, Warriors, Lindy Waters, and Josh Richardson are headed to Detroit. So that was our next piece of information that we got, that Josh Richardson was going to be part of the deal. Obviously, as Heat fans, Josh Richardson will always have a special place in our hearts. He was very good here as a rookie. Obviously, he was rook number 2 for all those seasons. Wasn't great in his second stint here, but he was a minimum player for a reason. Obviously, this year he's dealt with a lot of injuries and stuff. So, yeah, he wasn't playing this year anyway, so that he was going to be moved as part of any salary filler. I will say my initial reaction to this trade was, damn, we didn't get KD, because my dumbass was starting to talk myself into it like us Heat fans do. So can you blame me? No, I don't think you can. What else do we got here? Playbook Sports, the deal's done. All right, the information is too scattered. Let me know when someone gets a net summary. That's the point of this stream that I'm doing here, Christian, because of course this is just insanity. The fact they did this during the game. So here we go. Here's the information about the Jimmy extension that he signed. So new Golden State Warriors star Jimmy Butler has agreed to a 2-year, $121 million extension to be with the franchise. And I think what we read earlier is the max that they could offer him was $110 million over 2 years. So why this now says 121, I'm not entirely sure. But let me go ahead and screenshot that so I can add that to the notes. I'm sorry, y'all are, when I zoom in on the Twitter, y'all get cut out. Okay. Yeah, I'm multitasking like crazy here, switching back and forth between like 6 different screens while making sure the stream is still live. It really is. Okay. So what else do we got here? And then this is where we found out that the Heat were in talks with the Jazz about sending Dennis Schroeder there. I guess kind of what I want to do real quick, though. Let me do some quick math. So 2 years, $121 million. What exactly does that come to for Jimmy? Because I know he wanted about 58 to 60. And wow, that gets him at $60.5 million, man. Damn, that boy's going to get paid. All for that team to be mid, I fear. I don't know. You get playoff Jimmy, playoff Curry. They might be fun to watch. I don't know if I'm rooting for Jimmy or not yet. We'll see. I'm not ready to cry yet. I can't watch these videos yet. I got to spend some time myself and really compile like all the videos I have of my reactions to Jimmy Butler throughout the years. I might have like 6 different Jimmy Butler videos out in the next couple of days, bro. At least the good news is I know I can spend tomorrow working on that instead of worrying about the trade deadline. But yeah, good for Jimmy. Got his money from a team that wasn't Phoenix in the end. So it looks to be a 3-team trade from Anthony Chang, although we end up finding out that that's not exactly true. Yeah, there we go. Terry Rozier apparently has 16 points now as we cut back to the game over here. I can't show y'all this for too long because I don't want to get copyright striked on the stream. So let's go back to the Twitter over here. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, Dennis Schroeder going to Utah. Miami Heat to receive PJ Tucker and what is a 5-team deal. God, Raptors no longer in Heat deal. This is a notification I just got. Heat working through a solution with Kyle Anderson after Toronto's portion fell through. What the hell is going on? Oh my God. I'm sorry. I can't keep zooming in like that. Let me screenshot this Chris Haynes tweet. So as of 2 minutes ago, Kyle Anderson was going to Toronto, but now I'm just getting a notification that fell through. Oh, God, gotta love this time of year. Thanks for doing it during a freaking game, Pat Riley. And I can't even focus on the game. I will say, I know Wiggins is a notorious Heat killer and always has crazy games against us, so it is nice to at least have him on our side now. But, yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Dennis Schroeder will be landing in Utah Jazz as part of the trade. So let me screenshot that as well, just because I'm trying to keep track of the timeline here so we can kind of chronicle it in a formal video later. No one will ever out petty Pat Riley until Jimmy forces his way to play with the greatest point guard ever and get paid big time. Yeah, I guess Jimmy is kind of a winner in the end. Yeah, sad times, man. Listen, it didn't end how we wanted, but I don't want that to spoil the good times, man. A lot of teams would love to have what we had for the 5 years that Jimmy Butler was here. Okay, so the players we've got on the move per sources. This is the summary as of 21 minutes ago, which it seems like it's already changed somewhat. You have Golden State Warriors get Jimmy. Pistons get Lindy Waters and Josh Richardson. Heat get Wiggins and Tucker. Utah gets Schroeder. Toronto gets... wow. Kyle Anderson. Where's my water at? Man, I got all kinds of dishes to do. I had cooked some burrito for the game, and I got to do all these dishes that's sitting out there. We'll do that later. This picture goes kind of hard. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. Not that I really wanted Wiggins, but whatever. Another player headed to Miami in this deal via Utah. PJ Tucker. Sources reunite with Miami Heat. Let me screenshot this one too, just in case. Even though we kind of already have that information. But now let's see what happened with Kyle Anderson, since I apparently just got notified he's not actually going to Toronto. Hey, shout out to all y'all in here, man. Know a lot of people are going live right now. If you could do me a favor and sub on the ground and hit 7K subs, I appreciate y'all for real, bro. Like, that's awesome that y'all tuning in. What else do we got here? Damn, bro. 121. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Shout out to PJ Tucker, man. Ooh, Warriors did not come to Miami yet. March 25th is gonna be a movie. Yo, didn't even realize Golden State didn't come here yet. What day of the week is that? I gotta go to that game, bro. I got to go to that game. Let me pull up my calendar real quick. March 25th is a Tuesday. Damn, I got work. I'm gonna make it work. I will be there for Jimmy Butler's return to the Miami Heat, baby. Best believe I'll be there if I can get off work. I don't know. We'll see. Updated trade details. Okay, so we'll screenshot this as of now. Although, again, I believe some things have changed. So it looks like the Heat got one first-round pick. I think I got notified a little bit earlier that it was the 2025 Warriors pick. What the protections are, I don't know as of right now. But we certainly got a lot to look at here. Let me see. Wonder if there's a market for Jaime. He'd have to motivation to move him because Wiggins clearly would take a lot of his minutes. Let's see what else we got here. So here we go. Zach Lowe says the Heat are receiving Golden State's 2025 first-round pick, protected for selections 1 through 10. If the pick does not convey this year's same protections in 2026, so it's top 10 protected though, man. I don't know. Let me look up the NBA standings real quick. We'll share this tab instead. Let me make sure y'all can see. Y'all cannot really see. Y'all can see a little bit. Y'all can see enough. If I zoom in, does that make it better? A little bit. Okay, let's go to the Western Conference here. Western Conference over here. So right now the Warriors are 10th, but if you look, they're only 2 games back of 6th. Wow, the Western Conference is close. And at the same time, they're only 2 games up on 12th. So, I mean, let's just say for intents and purposes, they could finish anywhere from 12th to 6th. Of course, if they finish, 12th, 11th, or 10th, is very likely to be a top 10 pick, meaning the Heat would not get that pick. I really wish that pick was not protected, though, because that would have been interesting. We could have had something to root for, root against the Warriors heavy this year, and especially since it's a very deep draft, I'm told. Now, it's not lottery protected. That is good. So where the Warriors are at right now, they certainly could be in that 11 through 14 range. But with Jimmy, I guess you do expect them to be a lot better. I'm very curious to see what kind of Jimmy Butler they're going to get, though. I really don't even know. But, yeah, there we go. There's the news. We'll put it right back up here. The pick is top 10 protected. Now, let's say it says same protection in 26. If it's, what does it turn into? I'm saying, like, if, let's say that next year the Warriors are top 10 again. They're top 10 this year, top 10 next year. Then what? Does it turn into 2 seconds? Because that would be a nightmare case scenario. I'm hoping that maybe the protections get completely removed in 2027. But a lot of times with these first-round picks, if you have the same protections that get enacted 2 years in a row, then sometimes it just turns to like 2 second-round picks, which I don't want. I don't want second-round picks. I want first-round picks. Miami Heat received PJ Tucker, Wiggins. What's a 5-team deal? I guess we kind of know that at this point. I'll screenshot that too, just so we know when Chris Haynes reported the news. And you see, this is already 30 minutes ago, and we're still not caught up yet because of how much stuff is breaking. The trade keeps growing. Details are fluid. Got that damn right, Anthony Chang. I'm not ready to cry yet, bro. I'm not ready to cry yet. And let me tell y'all right now, I'm not taking down this jersey. I'm not burning it. It's a signed Jimmy Butler jersey, bro. That dude meant so much to me. Like, I don't care, bro. I'm a ride with Jimmy for life. I'm still not sure if I'm rooting for him, though. It would be kind of funny if that team sucks and he never wins anything. So apparently Toronto could have absorbed Kyle Anderson in their non-taxpayer mid-level. Shout out my guy Brandon Tobin going live. God damn, that boy raking in the views. That's insane. Shout out my boy, bro. The one thing about this Jimmy Butler stuff is all of us Heat content creators are certainly going to be getting some views. People love the drama, and there has certainly been a lot of drama over here. So, yeah, bro, I'm going to have to tune in to Tobin's stream later, bro, because I'm very curious to hear what he has to say. Very curious to hear what y'all got to say. Make sure y'all keep leaving your comments down below. Papa the GOAT, I see you, somebody. I see you down there. Hard worker, I see y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in to me. Hakeem Noes. I'm going to be reading y'all comments once we get done in here. Let's see what else we got here. So your new Heat depth chart. Where at about Jovic love PJ Tucker. Hero, Wiggins, Rozier, Highsmith, Jaquez, Larson, Robinson. Interesting. With Schroeder goes, someone else can he get Lonzo Ball? I'd like that. I mean, Schroeder is probably a better player at this point. I like his expiring contract. But yeah, so here's the Jimmy numbers. Look at that, $54 million this year, $56 million next year. The Warriors are set to have a high payroll and be deep in the luxury tax next season once they presumably sign Jonathan Kuminga. It'll be very interesting to see if they end up moving him tomorrow because I was aware that they didn't want to pay him. That's what I was told. But let's see what else we got here. Heat get top pretended first round pick this year from Golden State. This means Miami will have 2 picks in 2025 if they miss the playoffs, because of course the Heat's own pick is lottery protected as well. Let's see what else we got here. Nikola Jovic 6-6 from the field with 15 points in the first half. I did not know that. Thank you, Brady Hawk. As we can go back to the game here real quick. Let's see what we got here. It looks like y'all can't see the score. I think it's cut out. But the Heat are up 68-64. Now let me go back to the Twitter before I get demonetized. What else do we got here? Looks like the Heat were up 5.5, 31 for Jovic and Terry in the first half. Pretty good. Okay, so the Toronto Raptors have an open roster spot and enough tax for him to acquire Kyle Anderson without sending back any players. They can absorb him in their mid-level exception. Okay, that's what I understand. Now let's see what else we got here. So Miami's positioned to be below the luxury tax with this deal, approximately $907,000 below the Heat or below the cap, and the Heat will have the ability to acquire a buyout player or a player off the buyout market, making more than the non-taxpayer mid-level exception. Okay, a lot of people might say, "Hey, Mickey's cheap; he just wants to get under the tax." And while that is very, 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 very true, there is benefits to being under the first apron, which I think is what Brian Goins is saying here. I think he means $907,000 under the first apron, which is good because, like you said, they can use more than the non-taxpayer mid-level to get a buyout guy. That certainly gives them an advantage. Who will be a buyout guy this year? I don't know. Maybe Lonzo Ball. Maybe I'd have to think about it. I don't know. Heat would now 2 tradable first rounders becomes 3 after draft night, and only $115 million committed to 26-27, not accounting the salaries of Warren Jaquez and whatever Jovic re-signs with as a free agent. Damn, bro. All right. Yes, it was. Bleacher Reports. Jimmy's time in Miami was special. Sad, bro. I'm sad. Let's see what Jimmy posted.
Swear the dogs don't sleep and the sun don't set. Ain't nobody about to sleep.
Looks like he just put some country music. Whatever. I'll give it a like. Cause I still rock with you, Jimmy. Here we go. Miami is working through a resolution with Kyle Anderson. Toronto portion fell through. Sources said he could stay or be moved. A massive deal with many moving parts. Let me re-screenshot that. I cut out the time because we're gonna need the time to track everything that's going on here. All right, let's see what else we got here. Heat and Wiggins are aligned in motivation, which I think makes this a good match. Heat want to build Wiggins up, and Wiggins wants another big contract. So if he plays well, he'll opt out of his 2026 player option and give Heat even more space that summer should Luka be available. Yeah, I know Wiggins got 2 years plus a player option in the third. And if he plays well, he'll opt out to sign for a longer deal. But if he doesn't, he'll opt in, I suppose. Let me see what else we got here. Okay, Tim Bontemps, once all moving pieces are settled on this, the Heat are expected to be out of the luxury tax this season. That's why Adam said the Heat won their NBA Finals, because we know Mickey wants to avoid the tax. March 25th is going to be fun. Oh, I got to go to that game, y'all. I might buy my tickets later tonight. We'll see. Damn, 5-team trade. Leave it to Pat Riley to get a 5-team trade during the game, bro. Oh, man. I need some more water. All right. 47 more posts. Let's just start from the top this time. Okay, so we got Sham Charania. We were just talking about Lonzo Ball, but it looks like Lonzo Ball has agreed to a 2-year, $20 million extension with the Bulls. That's good value for the Bulls. If Lonzo Ball can get anywhere close to where he was, that's good value. So 2-year, $20 million for him, only $10 million a year. Yeah, I agree with Christian, bro. If Josh Hart did not slide into his ankle, things could have been different. Maybe he could have won the championship that year. Jimmy, what else we got here? Jimmy Butler also reportedly getting 2-year max extension. Yeah, see, why does that say 110? I don't know why the other thing said 121, but I guess it is gonna be 110. Kevin's so mad he can't post on IG right now. No way, fans broke he traded Jimmy on the bench, bro. All right, I gotta watch this video. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but let's see.
Then we got Kyle Anderson, Dennis Schroeder, and Andrew Wiggins.
Okay.
We robbed them. First round pick, protected.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it right now.
No, they didn't give out the year. No.
Wait, are you kidding?
I swear to God.
Please show me.
We got Kyle Anderson, Dennis Schroeder, and Andrew Wiggins.
Okay.
We robbed them. First round pick, protected.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it right now.
No, they didn't give out the year. No.
Wait, are you kidding?
I don't know if y'all could hear that, but the guy's literally having a conversation with Kevin Love on the bench, telling him what the pick is, and like, it's insane. Look, you can see Tyler. Tyler looks like he's got a smile on him. Jaime's like, what the hell? I'm surprised no one on the Heat coaching staff stopped in at this point to say anything. I see you. Where's it at? Clemente. They happy. Yeah, they look happy. Tyler definitely looks happy. That's honestly hilarious, bro. That's so funny. All right. Damn, that boy Wiggins in it. Jersey looks kind of clean. I'm not going to lie to you. We're going to save that picture to use as a thumbnail later. I like it. Yeah, PJ's wanted to be back since he left. We kind of knew that. Who would have thought we'd be getting PJ back? I know it ended ugly, but let's still go through my photos. Yeah, bro. Well, that's not a real photo. They never wore those jerseys. But yeah, man. Hey, shout out to boy Jake Pablo was working at overtime to get his Wiggins edited out. We'll save that here too. My boy does fire with the photoshops. Looks like we don't have nothing else too much new here. The Miami Heat can now. Oh yeah, so they're below the first apron, and they have a roster spot. They have an open roster spot and enough tax space to sign someone. So I guess the Heat will be getting one other person. We'll definitely be interested to see who becomes available in the buyouts markets. Let's add that to my notes here. Man, how long have we been streaming? 27 minutes? It feels like 2 hours, y'all. All right. If we keeping it real, Jimmy won. Shit, I guess, bro. He gets to go play with Curry and the Warriors and make $60 million a year. I guess so. That video is honestly so funny. I'm gonna have to let me say that video real quick because let me go to my Twitter downloader website thingy because that's one of the funniest things I ever seen, bro. Like the fan dead ass breaking the news of the Jimmy Butler trade. That's honestly hilarious. Okay, let me X out of this. Okay. Let's get back to Twitter. Damn, a lot of moves. Wild trade deadline. Wildest trade deadline in NBA history. Easy. We'll save this. I'm saving all Jimmy Butler photoshops. Okay. What's the tickets looking like? $400. Oh, for the 100 level? That's not bad. I might have to buy myself a ticket real quick before the prices get jacked up, to be honest. Low key. Looking like Kevin Durant will remain with the Suns. Yeah, I want a KD, man, but I guess the Suns weren't willing to move him. It was always going to be a pipe dream anyways. Anderson's 2026 not guaranteed. So yeah, maybe the Heat need to keep Anderson. So yeah, we're basically caught up. So as it stands right now, we don't know where the hell Kyle Anderson is going. What the hell happened with that? Miami's keeping Kyle Anderson for now, sources say. So Wiggins, Tucker, and Anderson. Oh, well, so now that changes things. So now we don't got the roster spot in the money to sign someone in the buyout market. I mean, Kyle Anderson's a fine player, but I don't want his money this year and next year, man. I don't know. And of any of these guys that you really want to keep, you would have wanted to keep Schroeder, but no. They can still swing a KD trade if he's out there. What the hell is he talking about? He's probably trolling. Don't get me excited. I'm ready to bite into any kind of excitement in anything. Oh, man. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all that we got here. Tyler Hero 4-point play. Shout out to my guy, DeMar, for still watching the game here. Good riddance. Yeah, I'm with you, Adam. I hope the Warriors win enough games just to hold the 11th pick. That's the goal here because, of course, the Heat got their top 10 protected pick this season. I'm sure I got a bunch of notifications here. Shout out to Siobhan. She said, this Heat legend to you, Beyonce Weber. I let her know I'd be happy to get my boy back. Shout out to Siobhan over at Miami Heat Beat. All right, y'all. I want to let me go back here. Really, what do we got in the front of this game? Hey, look at that! The Heat are up 12 points, man. They heard that Jimmy Butler was on them. Y'all still can't see the score, but y'all heard the Heat was up, or they heard Jimmy was traded and they got their act together. But let me go back to this tab before I get here. I got a bunch of messages in the Basement Sports Twitter group chat, but before I show that on stream, I just want to read through it real quick myself to make sure that there's nothing too crazy in there, because I want to catch up on that too, because I got about 100 messages here. Let me see what we got here. So they're basically just talking about the trade, of course. 5 Reasons Sports tweeted out, this is why it pays to be patient. That hasn't always paid off for the Heat of late, but maybe this time. Really, it pays to be patient. It doesn't sound like the Heat really got that good a thing going here. I don't know, bro. All right, Anthony Chang, by sending out Jimmy Butler and Josh Richardson and acquiring Andrew Wiggins, Peter Tucker, and Kyle Anderson, the Heat's roster will be at an NBA maximum of 15 players. Yeah, so it's like I kind of wanted that flexibility under the apron in the buyout market, but now if we got Kyle Anderson here, I don't know, bro. Wow, Nikola Jovic right now, 8 of 8 shooting, 3 of 3 from 3. Serbian Jimmy's back. Oh, man. Yeah, shout out to Will Mansell, the guys on the Heat broadcast. How they still doing a broadcast here? Oh, y'all can't see. Let me go back over here. How they still doing this broadcast? I don't know. But, yeah, shout out to Jovic. Looks like the Heat are up 10 right now. All right, I think what we might as well do right now, let me share this tab instead, is I'm going to try to put up a, somehow we can watch the game here. So let me go, one second, because, yeah, I'm going to try to put up, like, at least the score and the play-by-play, so if any of y'all watching the game, then we can kind of talk about the game as well, because I would like to watch this fourth quarter at least until we get some more news, and then when we get some more news, we'll talk about it. Michael Hsu just said Anderson going to Detroit. Is that official? I'll check Twitter in a second here. Live game watch party. What I'm doing now is I'm making a new scene, so when I switch over, what I can do is I can go here, and I can do this. Let me go here. Let me go to NBA.com, and I'm going to go to the Heat box score. I'm going to go to the play-by-play. I'm going to share this tab instead. Oh, actually, you know what? We can just share the play-by-play, I suppose, because then what I can do is I can go back to this screen. Yeah, and y'all can see the play-by-play. All right, so I'm going to watch this game here a little bit. The quarter's over in 6 seconds, I believe, so we'll check Twitter, see what else we missed. As Khalil Ware looks like he fouls. Who's that? Adam Bona. Looks like he fouls Adam Bona, so he'll be going to the line. But right now, Heat up 8 with 2 seconds to go. Let me jump back here. Y'all could see, yeah, y'all could see the, oh no, y'all can't see the score. So let me go here. Oh no, y'all could see the score when someone scores. So, all right, that should be good enough then for y'all. Okay. Let me go back to Twitter here. As soon as this quarter ends, we got Bona at the free throw line. Misses the first. Oh, I guess y'all could see the play-by-play is way ahead of my direct TV stream, but let me just see if the Heat score here in this final 2 seconds. We know Bona makes the second here, and then where would the inbound to Tyler? Half a second left. Yeah, they won't get a shot off. Okay, let's go back to Twitter over here. Share this tab instead. Let's go back to the top. Can Kenny shout out my guy Kenny Beecham? He said he's excited for Heat basketball. Why? What to watch Wiggins? Like I don't quite understand why. I don't see anything about Kyle Anderson to Detroit, so I guess Shahu was just talking or speculating, which is all good. $2 million equals a second round pick in the eyes of the Miami Heat. Why? What did I miss? Did the Heat attach a second round pick to get rid of Kyle Anderson? I don't know. I feel like my Twitter's low-key bugging now because I follow a ton of people who are not even coming up on my timeline right now. Yeah, the Heat gave up a second? Don't tell me they attached a second to get rid of Kyle Anderson. Just take on the money. Stop attaching picks to get rid of people. Did the same thing with Dwayne Dedmon and KZ Okpala and a whole bunch of other people. This guy thinks he's so funny. Earlier, I tweet out as a joke, y'all don't understand that Heat are going to keep Jimmy Butler and win the championship with him. And this guy tweets out, how's that working for you? Ha, you're so funny. Freaking idiot. That guy doesn't get the joke. He's all alone, and he must be really fun at parties. Keep refreshing here. I don't see anything about Kyle Anderson. Let's go ahead and search him up over here. Yeah, I don't see anything about Kyle Anderson being moved. So y'all let me know in the comments if I missed anything here. Oh, Kyle Anderson went from Miami to Toronto to Detroit to back to Miami within an hour. I don't know. Be very confusing to for the next couple of hours at least. Is this game back on yet? No, it's not on yet. All right, let's go back to this play-by-play here. If y'all see any news, let me know. I guess while the game is still on timeout, let me read some of y'all comments in the stream. We got Zaire said, I think Andrew Wiggins is going to surprise folks. Dude is still 29 and give the Heat 18 points with good defense. Is he only 29? Let me see how old he is. Andrew Wiggins' age. He's 29. I mean, his birthday's in a couple of weeks, so he'll be 30. So he's not like he's that young or anything. Yeah, I see you, Monty. I don't see anything about Kyle Anderson being moved. Hold on, they're showing Heat fans on the broadcast now. I'm just seeing what they got to say. But all right, let me see what else we got. I hope we got Lonzo. Hey, Neo, the Bulls just re-signed him to a 2-year, $20 million deal. So Lonzo's not going nowhere. Yo, Haroon Gale, what's good, my boy? I appreciate you. Shout out to you for the $2 dono. He said, excuse me. He said, we're going to send all this to the Suns for KD, right? That's right. The Heat are playing chess, baby. And if I'm the Phoenix Suns, of course I want Andrew Wiggins and maybe or maybe not Kyle Anderson. Who the hell knows? Appreciate you, Haroon. The dono means a lot, bro. I'm back on the game here, so I'm switching back and forth between dead balls and the game to read some of y'all comments. Go to all your auto switch quarter live. I'm just making sure y'all can see. I'm a one-man show here, producing, doing the whole thing. There's some kind of delay in the Heat game, shot clock or something. Adam Rodriguez says, Ant, you better go in the basement and tell Royal Jimmy did not win. He didn't. He went to what might be a good team and he got his money. I mean, at the very least, he got his money, and that's kind of what he wanted. So my light in the back here is going dead. Let me shut it off so it can charge a little bit. Is this shit not even charging, bro? That shit's not even charging. Let me go back here. Let me turn my charger on for my light in the back. What the hell's going on in this Heat game, man? They've been sitting around for 10 minutes. All right, finally, the ball's inbounded here. Oh, that's just the end of third quarter? Oh, there was some kind of delay to end the third quarter. The stupid refs had the clock messed up. And now they're starting the third quarter right away. Okay, good. Let me see what else we got here. Rick R., I know, we were patient for Wiggins. Exactly. Monty said, I hate Terry sometimes. I hate Terry all of the time. All right, let's go back to the Heat game here. Unfortunately, y'all are a little bit ahead of me on the play-by-play, I see. What if I go like this? Well, then, if I, like, zoom out, then will y'all be on the same wavelength as me? We could try that. I'll go here. So, yeah, I'm just going to watch the fourth quarter of this Heat game, and we'll keep talking about some news. And then I think when the game ends, I'll kind of make a video summating everything up, and then maybe give a more in-depth video tomorrow. But right now, it looks like Pelle Larsson's out there with Jaime, Bam, Jovic, and Terry. Jaime's about to get cooked again. Nah, they missed. But, yeah, Jaime's having a pretty bad defensive season. It's like he can't stay in front of guys, and it's weird because he's got, like, the athletic tools and size to be able to, but the Heat are up 7 here. I gotta move this play-by-play so y'all could see here. So y'all will see kind of what happens a little bit before my reaction to it. But that's fine. So if something happens, y'all could see. I guess be prepared for my reaction right now. I'm looking at the Heat's up 5 with about 11 minutes to go. Jaime for 3, in and outs. Looks like my girl just got home too. I saw the ring notification, so she was out getting her hair done, all kind of stuff. I don't know if she knows about the Jimmy news or not yet, so she might be stopping in here any minute. But yeah. Well, the Heat are in the midst of doing their favorite thing, which is blowing fourth quarter leads. So you love to see that. Just kidding. I hate it. It's literally my least favorite thing ever. Good push out by Bam, though, baby. Yeah, next break, I'll have to check the box score to kind of get an idea of what I missed over the last quarter. We pretty much spent the entire third quarter looking at some Jimmy stuff. But we'll lock back in here. This is the future with us right now. Damn. Pelle got cooked by Reggie Jackson. I wish I could watch the game with y'all. I don't think I can do that, though. On playback, I know the basement be doing that. But on YouTube, nah, they would shut my channel down quick. Terry Rozier. Nice push shot in the middle. Way to use that speed to get to the open space. They just said he's got 20 points. So I know he had the good first half. I don't know what kind of third quarter he had. Jeez. And now just another stupid-ass turnover. Jovic gets the rebound. He pushes pace up the court. But then for no reason, he tries to give the ball to Terry Rozier. Throws it out of bounds. Or it almost got intercepted, then bobbled out of bounds by the Heat. I see you, Zaire. Hopefully when you wake up, Jimmy's on the Heat. Or KD's on the Heat. That dream is dead, brother. I was dreaming earlier today. Now it is dead. LaSchmidt said, will you miss Jimmy? Of course, bro. Jimmy's like Jimmy's probably my one of my favorite Heat players of all time. You know, up there with Whiteside and LeBron. I know that sounds crazy to say, but of course, man. Bro, the difference is though, like I was watching LeBron as a kid, man. And now I'm watching and obviously as a kid, you know, LeBron, wow, he's so great. He's like a superhero, whatever. And he made me feel incredible. It made me feel like so many stuff. The memories obviously with LeBron is crazy. But you know, when LeBron came here in 2010, I was 12, and he left in 2014, I was 16. So I got to watch every single LeBron game from the ages of 12 to 16, you know, and it was a great time. But Jimmy Butler, bro, he came in from what, 2020, 2025. So I was the ages of 22 to 26, 27. Like I was an adult. I have a house. I have, you know, I'm a grown man. I have a job. Like I pay taxes. And Jimmy also made me feel those things that LeBron felt, except as an adult. Like he truly made me believe that like superhuman strength was possible. Like as a grown man, and you cannot replicate that feeling. And that's just how awesome Jimmy Butler was here. He truly made the impossible look possible. I see you get real. He said Terry's trying to raise his trade value. I guess that'd be one good thing of Terry's positive game today, because you still got about what? You got 12 hours. You got like 15 hours to trade Terry Rozier here. Damn, and Jovic was perfect. Now he just missed a free throw. Damn. All right, but we got a game to win today. The Heat are 500. I do not want to go back under. You already lost to a terrible Bulls team yesterday. This is not a good 76ers team. Missing Joel Embiid. But Tyrese Maxey, that boy is good. Just hit a tough fadeaway himself. As we now got a 4-point game. Probably at the next break, we'll check the box score and we'll refresh Twitter just to see if anything happened here. Although I did just get notified that the Heat are keeping Kyle Anderson as of right now, which I do not want to do at all. That is unfortunate. Yeah, I see you, Sekish Salah. Wiggins is supposed to be the guy coming out of high school. Bro, they were calling Wiggins Maple Jordan. And he did average 20 points per game, you know, early in his career with Minnesota, but was kind of a good team or good stats, bad team guy. And then on the Warriors, he obviously was an all-star starter the one year, but he was more of a role player next to Curry, and he was excellent in that role. So I don't think Wiggins could be the guy, but he can certainly be a good player for sure. Jovic sinks the second free throw. Damn. I wish this trade happened tomorrow, though. I would have been more prepared. I was gonna have. Now I really don't even know what to do content-wise. Am I gonna post a post-game video? Probably not. I don't know how many Jimmy videos I'm gonna post. I certainly need time to put together a little compilation or something like that. But yeah. Haroon Gill said Wiggins wasn't a needle mover for the Warriors. He's not going to be one for the Heat. I agree. That's why I really didn't want to pay the long-term money, to tell you the truth anyways. But just consistency is key. I see my boy Dan the Film Net. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. Bam, right in that dotted line, baby. That boy being aggressive today. I like it. Let's go ahead and pull up the box score. I guess I can do it here too, so y'all can see. So maybe we can all kind of catch up together. I know it's cut out for you a little bit here, but I think you can see enough. Okay. So Highsmith, yeah, still only 20 minutes tonight after not playing much last game. He's only 1 of 5. Bam started off the game aggressive. I see he's still only got 11 shots, but another efficient night for Bam. So you love to see that. Khalil Ware, he got into the foul trouble early. Still only has 3 fouls along with Bam. So that's good that they didn't pick up, a bunch more. But he has 13 rebounds, as he should, because he was literally being guarded by, like, Yabusele. And Bam, I think, was being guarded by Oubre at the tip. Duncan, after barely playing last game, only 20 minutes today, he's 0-4. Hero's got another efficient night after struggling the last few games from an efficiency standpoint. You love the 17 assists, 24 points and 7 assists. Oh, that's beautiful. Got to the free throw line 4 times. But, Nikola Jovic, baby. 8 for 8 shooting, 23 points, 6 assists. Pat should have waited. I bet he could have convinced James Jones to take him for KD. I bet he could have did it. Oh, well. Kevin Love played a little bit early, 7 minutes, didn't score. Jaime Jaquez, not efficient. But, yeah, Terry Rozier, efficient night, 8 of 14, 20 points. So shout out to him for getting that trade value up. And let's go back to the play-by-play right here. Make sure y'all can see. Perfect. Let's go back to Twitter for a second. We got 16 new posts. And, hey, let me see. Let me go on mute real quick. That was my girl. I told you she just got home from the salon, I guess. And, yeah, got like a little bit of a hair color change. Dyed it like a little dark black with a red tint. Looks good, man. Yeah, what else was I going to do? Okay, yeah, on Twitter. Let me scroll back up before the game gets back on. Yeah, if the Heat can't move Kyle Anderson, they'll be above the first apron. We'll see if the Heat can find a team to take Anderson. This is a good recap by Bobby Marks right here. Let me screenshot this. So as it stands right now, Wiggins has 3 more years left on the contract, with the last year being a player option. Of course, Tucker's a free agent after this year. Kyle Anderson's got 3 more years too, but I guess the 3rd year is not guaranteed at all. So the Heat are about $8 million above the luxury tax, with $3 million above the apron. So wow, if they can shed that $8 million Anderson salary, that will be pretty good. Let's go back to the game over here. Share this tab instead. Y'all can see. Let me go back to my DirecTV, and we're back. As Maxey hits a huge 3 to keep Philly in it. I like Ben working in that mid-range, though. He's pretty good at that, like, little mellow face-up jab step. Terry Rozier forces just an awful layup in transition over 2 people with a trailing Bam Adebayo, because I guess he doesn't see Bam Adebayo wide open running down the lane. I'm trying not to curse in these videos no more. I'd be cursing too much. Pelle Larsson blocks Maxey, but they call a foul. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one. Let me see. No, that's not no foul on Larsson, bro. Maxey puts his shoulder right into him. I don't like that, bro. Spo's gonna challenge? We got a Spo challenge alert. No way. Don't get many of those often, man. I'd like to see him get at least one a game, but I guess not. Bro, I'm still looking at this Kyle Anderson thing with the Raptors. How the hell does a trade fall through? How do you have it announced and then it falls through? That's just piss poor management by, I don't even know whose fault that is. Whether it's the Heat's fault or the Raptors' fault. That stuff can't be happening, bro. Get Real said that reminded me of my Terry video. That's funny. All right. What else we got here? Yeah, why on earth did the Heat pick Tucker over Dennis Schroeder? Well, how much did that say? What do we got here? I see 2-team race for Brandon Ingram, not to get distracted, between the Raptors and Hawks. That'd be a pretty good pickup for either one of those teams. Yeah, PJ Tucker's getting $11 million, and I think Schroeder's getting like 13. So did the Heat really go for PJ over Schroeder just because he makes like $1.5 million less? I don't know. Ira says here the inability to pass along Anderson would have a major implications for the Heat, not only with the tax but also removing them obscenely from the buyout market. Yeah, I want to be in the buyout market. I don't want Kyle Anderson. That sucks, bro. They freaking Kyle Anderson, the guy who shoots like this, the only guy on earth who might be slower than me. He will have 3 firsts available to trade after this year's drafts. That's good to know. How did Fox and Wemby do in their first match? 24 points apiece for each. Pretty good. Pretty good. I watched a little bit of that game. Wow, they were blowing out the Hawks. Damn, the Hawks actually came back a little bit. And I saw Fox like hit his first 2 transition threes. And I guess he missed like his next 5. Well, now that the Heat Toronto deal to absorb Kyle Anderson's are nixed. Yeah. Bro, that sucks. Like, why? How does a trade happen and then it falls through? I don't understand. That is funny. I actually did hear Schroeder called the NBA trade deadline modern slavery, and now they send him to Utah. That's actually wild, I should say. I guess let me look up now. Let's look up Kyle Anderson's stats real quick before this game gets back on. Oh, wait. Spoelstra won a challenge. He won a challenge. Listen, I told y'all that that wasn't a foul. I told y'all live motion. I got the trained eye, baby. Of course, y'all probably already knew that because y'all play-by-play on the screens a bit ahead of mine. But yeah, so y'all can keep looking at the play-by-play. I'll kind of talk y'all through the last 7 minutes of this game. And we'll keep updating the Jimmy Butler news. And then as soon as the game ends, I will be probably doing a formal video. Probably not about the game. Probably just instant reactions to the Jimmy stuff. And then we'll be talking about kind of the finer details tomorrow. Talking about contracts and all that sort of thing. Oh, Hero almost had a one-handed putback. That big man putback. That would have been nice. That time I actually thought Terry was there, got fouled. He forced it on like 3 people, so it was not a good shot. But that time, I will admit, I think he actually got fouled. I see y'all talking. I see you, Big D, talking about Lonzo Ball. He just re-signed an extension with the Bulls, so they will not be trading him. But Lonzo Ball is no longer on the market, although I would have liked to have him here. Terry Rozier catch and shoot 3? No, of course not. Why would he make an open 3? But Bam with the tip to a nice Tyler Euro. Give me that. Good move, Tyler. Oh, he's so crafty finishing at the rim. He's so crafty. I would have rather had Brandon Ingram. I'm not going to lie, as I'm getting more tweets about him going to the Raptors or the Hawks. I would have rather had him instead of Wiggins, bro. He's younger. He's better. He's more injury prone, sure. But he's only got the 1 year left on his contract. Obviously, if Ingram came here and he played good, you could resign him. If not, then you let him walk. It's a win-win. That's kind of the guy I wanted the most. Bam with the ball, face up on the air. See, that's the one thing I about Bam, bro. You have Eric Gordon on you, who's already short, and he's 45 years old. Jovic would take him into the post because Jovic actually takes advantage of mismatches. That's probably why he's perfect today from the field. But Bam Adebayo, no, face-up jump over Eric Gordon. That's his shot, but it's not a good one when you got a smaller guy on you. Just Bam got no post game, man. Paul George, he's still 3 of 10. I know he got off to the game to a bad start. He's not playing too well, but he just did hit a monster shot over Bam. Now Terry's trying to do his isolation ball. Tyler, deep 3, no. See, Bam is being guarded by Paul George. It's just Paul George obviously is good. He's not that much smaller than Bam. They may actually be similar heights, but I don't know. I still think of Bam as a big man. I wish he could take advantage of Paul George more than he has been. Okay, somehow they let Oubre get the rebound, even though the Heat are a much bigger team. But Oubre misses the layup, fortunately. And just for some reason, I don't know, you get in these late Terry and Larson minutes. I don't know why. It's hard for me to really give context, obviously, since I wasn't watching the entire game here. And we're going back and forth. I have like 100 tabs open. Still got 100 notifications. I'll have to get back to everyone later. But for now, let's go back to Twitter. Jimmy Butler will wear number 10. Interesting. Jimmy Butler, number 10, Jimmy Butler. I got to buy my tickets for that March 25th game, bro. The Heat negotiating the Warriors' 2025 first-round pick protection down to 10 is significant. It makes it more likely that it conveys in this year's draft. 4 of the 7 West teams that missed the playoffs are projected to slot with the 11 to 14 selections. It's good to know. Grade the Jimmy Butler signing. Signing? You mean trade? Go see. Henry said Anthony D. Heat, we still got 18 hours to make moves, turning into YouTube. Appreciate you tuning in, Henry. Appreciate all of y'all that are tuning in. Let's go back to, where was that at before? We were at Kyle Anderson's stats. Let me go back to this tab I had open. So Kyle Anderson, we saw that he makes $9 million this year, $9 million next year, and then I guess the following year is a team option because 0 is guaranteed. But he's 31 years old. Can y'all see this? Yeah. He's 31 years old. Let me see. Only playing 15 minutes a night this year. 5 points per game. I mean, and he's a career 34% career 34% 3-point shooter. He's an okay rebounder. I don't know. He's just not a guy to get excited about. Let's go back to this game over here. And Bam misses the tip. Oh, my God. His finishing at the rim this year has been abysmal, bro. What happened to Duncan or Hayward? Seriously, why are they not out there? Why is Khalil Ware not out there? The tallest player on the Sixers is like 6'9", and they can't put Khalil Ware out there. He's got 13 rebounds. Speaking of being big, that boy Jovic just got a great block on Yabusele. He hits Terry. Terry the drive. Nice kick to Pella for 3. Boom! Big shot, Pella. That boy Nick Nurse is ugly when he gets mad. And let's just say he is very ugly right now. All right, let's go back to Kyle Anderson here. Yeah, bro, that's not money I want. Kyle Anderson contract. Looks like Kyle Anderson. Oh, I don't know. It shows him as he does get the $9.6 million in this final year over here. But I keep reading that it's not guaranteed. Here we go. Non-guaranteed is fully guaranteed on this date, or else what? Like, what if the Heat don't want to guarantee it? It doesn't say player option or anything like that. So I'm very confused on that. Yeah, I don't. Non-guaranteed, fully guaranteed on June 29th, 2026. Yeah, I don't really understand the terms of this contract here, but either way, this is not money that I want. That's not another $8 million that I want, especially when it puts you over the first apron and you can't sign guys in the buyout market above the taxpayer mid-level. All right, so let's go back to the play-by-play here. Okay. All right, go back to my screen over here, my DirecTV. Watch the rest of this game, last 3 minutes. And now Pella fouls Maxey. Damn it. Let me see what that Dennis Schroeder contract is here. Dennis Schroeder, he only got 1 year this year, 13 million. Like, they took PJ with the 11.5. I guess they save a couple $1,000,000, but I don't know. Maxey makes the first 6-point game. And yeah, Wiggins, bro, she got that player. Maybe Wiggins doesn't accept that player option. If you only got the rest of this year and next year, that's not too bad. Five-point game, 2.5 to go. You got to get the buckets. Jovic for 3. Nope, but Bam tip. Right to Hero for 3. Nope, but Bam rebound again. And he's stripped by Paul George. Oh, God. The Heat, when they do get offensive rebounds, then they don't score. And now Jovic fouls Oubre. Oh, God. Oubre's going to the line. 2-minute game. 2 minutes left in the game. Oh, God. I got a bunch of notifications here. Let me go on my friends group chat, the one from my high school boys. Got 100 messages in there. Let's see what they got to say. Yeah, I got to look. They're just talking actually about buying tickets to the Heat game on March 25th when the Warriors come to town. I'd hate to buy the tickets now, then for some reason Jimmy is hurt at that time or doesn't play or something. But knowing Jimmy, he will be there. 4-point game. Oh, I guess Oubre missed one. I wasn't even. Wow, my voice is gone. Didn't even notice. Hero being guarded by Yabusele. He's getting to that mid-range. Beautiful, Tyler Hero. Listen, I got mad at you last game. You were settling for that deep 3 when all season, up until recently, you've been working to get in that mid-range in the clutch. You go away from the mid-range most of the game because you try to get the efficient layups or 3s, but in the clutch, you go to that Mr. Reliable mid-range shot, and that's what Tyler Hero just did. Pella is doing his best to guard Maxey, and he did, but now Oubre got another freaking rebound, and he lost it out of bounds. I don't know. Maybe put Khalil Ware out there, Spo. Maybe, because he's got 13 boards. Maybe. I don't know. Just a thought. But no, you keep giving up rebounds to Kelly Oubre. Luckily, didn't hurt the Heat there. 6-point game for the Heat. Heat up 6 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Hero trying to ISO Paul George. Hero threw it away to Oubre. Oh, God. Hero's late game turnovers have been a problem. And Oubre got right to the rim for a layup. Yeah, Hero's got some dumb ones late in the clutch recently. There you go. Give it to Bam. Bam with his back, with Paul George on his back. Of course, Bam's going to face up. That's all he does is face up. 8 seconds left. Does a nice jab, and he turns it over too. No, he got it back. 4 seconds left. Bam from the midi. Boom. That's what I'm talking about, Bam. That guy got that dog in him, baby. Big shot, Bam. Damn, bro. It was a whole confusing play. Almost lost the ball. Almost got it stripped by Yabusele. Oh, yeah, that was Yabusele guarding him. I might have said Paul George. Loses the ball, gets it back. Just a few seconds left to get the shot up and just cashes it. Let's go back to Twitter here. Darius Garland for the logo? For the win?
Darius Garland over the timeline. Garland for the win!
Oh, Detroit got so many game winners against them over the years. Even the Heat had a couple. They had the Whiteside one on the tip. They had Bam Adebayo's buzzer beating 3. They got so... Even Tyler Hero this year hit like a 30-foot bomb to tie before the Heat lost in overtime. Yeah, how soon will Victor Oladipo be back with PJ Tucker? That's funny. Oh, yeah. What a wild week in the NBA. All right, let's go back to here. And let's go back to the game. Certainly not a game over yet. But good efficient night for Bam, 8 of 16. So he's at that 50%. Got you 18 points and 12 boards. I'm cool with that. Yeah, so I'm going to be getting off this stream just to remind y'all in a couple minutes because I'm going to record some form of Jimmy Butler video. Probably not one that's super well thought out and scripted. I'll probably save that type of video for tomorrow. I might just get out sort of a formal video going through everything that we found out today just for the people that are not on the stream. But if you are on the stream, I appreciate you. Make sure y'all leave a like and subscribe. As we got my guy Henry. What's up, Henry? With the 125 pesos. Henry, what kind of currency is that, brother? I do not know. But shout out to you for the dono. He said fan character laughing out loud with tears in her eyes. Is that supposed to be an emoji? I'm confused. But you my dog, Henry. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. What did I just miss while I was reading the comment? Tyrese Maxey just hit a shot. What the hell did it? Tyrese Maxey step back 3. God damn. Henry, I was reading your comment. I saw the dono, so I had to get to it. And I missed this Maxey step back 3 on Pella. Bro, why is Pella guarding him? Put in Haywood. He's a better defender. Better shooter. I don't get it, bro. 1,000 eyes, I see you. I wanted KD, not Wiggins. I know, dog. I know. Me too. Oh, let me fix that back. Get Real said, who are the top 3 point guards coming out this year in the drafts? Ooh, I don't know. It's a good question. I'm not really too much of a college guy. Just reading through some of y'all comments here. PS3D said I was hoping you were going live. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know a lot of people are upset. No KD. I know. I'm part of the reason I was keeping the pipe dream available. I'm sorry I was doing that to y'all. Yeah. All right, let me go back to the game here because I don't want no spoilers looking at the play-by-play because my DirecTV, I think it's only like 30 seconds behind NBA.com. But 3-point game, 27.7 seconds left, so there's a 3.7 shot clock differential. Jovic with the inbound, too. Tyrese Maxey with his back to him. No. Oh, it went out of bounds, but who touched it? Did Bam touch it? Did Yabusele touch it? Yabusele's calling for the review. Let me see. Oh, I don't know. Oh, they're not going to review it? Okay. Jovic with the inbound. He goes to Tyler. Tyler with the layup. Boom. Perfect. This is a great play. Tyler here was basically cutting baseline or cutting towards the rim away from Jovic, the inbounder, and Jovic was able to lob a pass over the top. And Oubre misses a huge 3 to Tyler. Are the 76ers going to foul? Yes, they are. Heat up 5, 12 seconds to go. Tyler Hero going to the line. Unless they're not in the bonus area. But shout out to Tyler, bro. 30 points. 11 to 20 shooting, man. He was not very efficient last game. Got to the free throw line 11 times, which you love to see. But today he got that efficiency up. He went to the free throw line, hit this clutch basket late, was getting to the rim, getting to the mid-range, not settling. You love to see it. Yeah, I guess the Heat are not in the bonus then. Because it looks like 76ers so-called timeout or the Heat called timeout. Yeah. Henry said, you think we making more moves? I know they don't want Kyle Anderson. I guess they got like 15 hours to try to move him. That would be the first move they try to make. I'm sure the Heat are also trying to move off of the longer-term money of Duncan and Terry Rozier, but we will see. What do we got back on Twitter here? Yeah, what a pass by Jovic on the inbound. Nah, Jimmy's not wearing 10 because of the petty situation with Tim Hardaway. That's not going to happen. Okay, let's go back to the play-by-play. We'll watch the rest of this game, and then we will get out of here. Oh, somehow I stopped sharing the screen. My faults. Okay, y'all can see it. Perfect. Wow, Eric Reed just said Khalil Ware didn't score? I thought we saw earlier that he did. Yeah, Khalil Ware, 0 points, 13 rebounds. But shout out to him. He's making an impact, whether he scores or not. They inbound to Larson. Why wouldn't the 76ers foul Larson? And then they call a foul on Larson like 4 seconds after he passed the ball to Jovic. I don't understand. All right. It looks like Pella. I'm just gonna skip to the play-by-play here. It looks like Pella Larson hit both the free throws. Heat up 7. That should be the dagger. Although with the Miami Heat, you will never know. Appreciate y'all tuning in. LaSchmidt says you think the Heat should tank. They won't tank. I could tell you that. Should they tank? In theory, yeah, tanking helps, but at the same time, you know, you're never going to be good or bad enough to tank when you have Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo. And you're not just going to trade those guys for no one. You know, if you're suggesting should they trade those guys and get a bunch of picks, I mean, maybe, you know. But at the same time, I think those guys could be good building blocks if you get like a real star next to them. If you get a Luka or with a Fox or whatever. But, yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Got a bunch more comments here. We'll continue to see what happens with Kyle Anderson. Of course, I'm going to miss Jimmy Butler, man. I still need some time to really process this and think about everything. But we'll have a bunch of Jimmy Butler videos out. A bunch of Jimmy Butler videos coming out. Might have like an informal one tonight, a formal one tomorrow. But make sure y'all subscribe so you don't miss it. I greatly appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next video that I'll probably upload shortly. So peace out, y'all.